Yo ho ho boys and girls, it's actually a good day in DML because Windows users finally have the new update, and plus we did get information regarding the Dragonmaster Pass that is going to be coming out during the final Time Rift event. So we will take a look at that in a second, but obviously Windows players have been without the new update for a good while now, so we have received compensation for this. So we got an extra breeding den for 7 days, we got 7 VIP tickets, and we also got 50 gems. That's an okay amount of compensation. I can appreciate it. Has my game just crashed? Thank goodness it didn't. So I did actually have a few problems with gaining access to the game again, because I had to uninstall it and reinstall, and I was getting pretty scared that it was all going to fall apart, but we're here. It works now, and you can see that the new gem island is indeed in my game, finally, like it has been for iOS and Android users for a while. But if we wanted to buy this island, it's £8, 40p, or 39p to be exact, and in it you get decorations, gems, and space. I'm probably not going to buy it yet, I have no interest. This is obviously the final Time Rift over here, which is saying we've got collection events, castle events, and divine rewards. So that is going to be the start of the divine event very soon. But another major thing for us is the fact that we've also finally got the Cleric dragon in game. So I'm actually going to be trying to breed him pretty much like straight away. But anyway, like I said, the other important thing to go through today were the milestones of the Dragonmaster Pass, because, you know, of course, our boy Apollo is coming out in this Dragonmaster Pass, and you can get 2 of them if you actually buy the Premium Pass. So these are all of the milestones and what you can earn out of this. So, of course, we've got, like, Apollo Dragon Parts, Portal Gems, Relics of Farming, you can get a Harpy Dragon, Gems, Gold, Food, and this goes all the way up to 8,000 points, which, you know, the old one was 10,000, now it's been reduced to 8,000, and right at the bottom, there's 60 pieces for Apollo, and it's the same in the Premium Pass, you'll just get double the amount. So, some of the other cool things in here are the relics. You'll get enchantment tickets, you'll get lots of gems. So, if you are a VIP player that has a really high VIP level, like I've got maxed VIP, some people would rather just buy this Dragonmaster Pass because of the amount of gems it gives back instead of buying the clan for that month, and I think that's actually probably going to be a good idea. So you don't need both the clan and the Premium Pass to give you enough gems to get VIP for a month. So, you know, if you're going to choose and you want Apollo and a second Apollo, just buy a Premium Pass. It's probably going to be the better choice there. But the other important thing is people were saying, but how are we going to reach 8,000 points? We're never going to get Apollo if we have to reach 8,000 points. Adam has confirmed it here, that common dragons do indeed count towards the point total once again. So this Dragonmaster Pass is going to be super easy to finish. So, hi trainers, next week is the start of the final Time Rift, and there are a whole host of dragons, new and old, for you to work towards, but of course it wouldn't be a divine event without some extra rewards, and this time you'll be tying those to the Dragonmaster Pass. You may all be, or already be aware that the Apollo dragon is available, but that won't be all that you can collect as part of this season pass. The full details of everything are what we just looked at. We have kept this Divine Dragonmaster Pass similar to the currently ongoing season pass, though since it will only last for 4 weeks instead of 5, we have reduced the required points to complete the pass to 8,000, down from 10,000 in 5 weeks. Additionally, we have restored points for breeding and hatching common dragons. Now players can earn 5 season points for each common dragon they breed and or hatch. Remember that you'll be able to also earn season points from within the castle events on September the 7th and September 21st to help you make some progress with these milestones, and of course we'll also have the ability to get points through breeding of, you know, legendaries, getting divines, hatching divines. So we're going to get a lot of points through getting more divines through this season. So I'm actually quite happy with the changes. I really wanted them to bring back the points for common dragons, so I'm probably just going to sit here and breed common dragons for hours and hours now, and finish that pass off in probably a couple of days. But I'm really happy that they made positive changes this time around. I will give you credit where it is due, Gameloft. Of course, with this new update, we also have changes to collections. So I'm going to open up my collection now, and we've got gems here. We've got gems here. Feed these dragons up to level 25 and claim an awesome reward. So we need to level up our mask dragon. Cool. Feed these dragons up to level 50 and to claim an awesome reward. Okay. Feed these dragons up to level 25. Okay, we can do that soon because we've just spent all of our food. Feed these to level 25. Yeah, we can do loads of these. These are easy peasy. It's level 25. Psh, I do that all the time by accident. So, yeah, the collections involve you leveling up dragons, enchanting dragons, things like that. Feed these dragons up to level 25, so all the legendaries in that collection. Feed these ones to 25, these ones to 25, these ones to 25. God, there's so many potentials for extra gems in here. This is actually going to be so good just before the divine event, because if you've got the food to level up these dragons and you get all these extra gems, that might be like guaranteed divine chest dragons. That sounds pretty good to me. So, yeah, we've got that. Obviously, with all these boss dragon ones, I'm never going to do. Clam ones, I'm never going to do that. But you can see that these are stage 1 sections, stage 1 out of 1. And then these other stages, there are multiple stages. So we've got stage 1, 2, 3, and stage 4. So at stage 3 out of 4, that's when we have to level them up to level 50. That's going to be a pain in the butt cheek. But like this one here, we've got our mask dragon here. So if we go to feeding mask, so if we go up to level 25, 24, 25, and we close out of here, that's going to give us 25 gems. Look at that! Free gem rewards just for leveling up dragons? Hell yes. Hell yes. I love it. So if we just go through all of these and feed up individual dragons, that is going to be nice. So what is this? Level up all of those up to level 50 again. Yeah, let's not do that one. Yes, Regal, we can level you up to level 25 too. Oh god, it feels good getting all this free stuff. Oh, baby, baby, I love it. Baby, yes. And then we've got these that's got a couple of dragons that need to be level 25, but again, level 25 is not difficult. Level 50, however, oh god, that's going to be a pain. But again, this is giving some long-term incentive rewards for using your food on not just, you know, enchantment dragons. I'm not going to feed up this many at the moment because I think there's, like this one here only requires 2. So I'll use this one, which requires less overall food. You know, it just makes logical sense. So make sure that when you do get the update, you are going through and claiming all of your extra gems. And again, I'd probably highly recommend that you save them for the upcoming event. You know, we've got boss challenge events where you're going to get tickets. We have the dungeon, which you might want to gem through to get extra dragon pieces. So if you have enough gems, you may be able to get every single divine out of the event. Wait, 40 gems for that? Hell yes! Woo! Getting all of these at level 50, that's actually quite impressive. Wait, we get premium sigil chests for that? Oh, if only. See, with these other ones, it's just more gems, but this one is a premium, 2 premium sigil chests. Oh, it's too appealing. I want it now. Oh well. Oh well. I think we've got enough for these 2 as well. Again, I spent all of my food on Apollo just the other day, so I'm running low on food now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's so tempting. I'm probably going to end up leveling Apollo all the way up to level 100, fully enchanting him, and we'll be good then. We'll be good. And we've got Plushie here. See, at least I'm get to like mini flex all of the dragons in my collections right now. It's like, yeah, I've got all these dragons. What of it, kid? Obviously, we've already got Crumbly at level 80 at the moment. And final one here, we don't have Sandshade yet. We will eventually. We'll have Pinata eventually. Do I have all of these dragons? I think I do, but I'm not going to level up that many. Either way, this is how all of this works. I do hope for anyone that's a little bit confused, you know, just take a look at it yourself and see that it's really not that complicated. It's just leveling up a little bit more and getting more free rewards. So that was a good hefty chunk of gemmies right there. Feels good. The other change from this update was the fact that now with decorations, there is a separate tab for them, and plus you can select how many you want to place or remove, I believe is what it said. So if we go to place this Globe of Ancients, let's throw it over here. If I go to sell or move, do I have any options for that? I guess not, but either way, they said that there's a way to manage our decorations better, and having that separate tab there is going to help quite a lot, because I always used to run into everything in the decorations tab. So that's cool. Just makes everything a little bit easier to manage, and you know, if there's no habitats in here, that's going to make this wonderful for just picking out cool things that we want to look at. So there is that. That is what the goss is for today, essentially. So, new Dragonmaster Pass details, new update for Windows. So that means that we're not going to be left behind in terms of, you know, the new event coming out. We will actually be able to play it. Isn't that nice? Yay! So, now we've got Cleric to go ahead and breed. So, I'm going to go ahead and use a double egg relic here, because we've got 2 open breeding dens, and I want to breed Cleric as quickly as I possibly can. So, the best combo for Cleric, of course, as I made in the breeding video, is going to be Plant plus Tribal. Luckily for me, both of these dragons are a really high level as well, so I'm going to go ahead and breed these 2 folks. And look at that. In our first attempt, there is Cleric. Thank you, double egg relic. Love it. The thing is, because there's so few possible outcomes with this combination, using a double egg relic just makes this so much more likely that you're going to see it nice and quickly. And again, I just got it on my first attempt. So there is 1 day and 14 hours. My first attempt at trying to breed Cleric, and he's here. Couldn't make it up. He couldn't make it up. My first attempt. Wonderful. And, you know, again, if we're talking about the Dragonmaster Pass going into next season, whenever you do have the chance to be breeding things, it's actually going to be better to breed as many Dragons of the Month as you can, because obviously they still give lots and lots and lots of season points. So then, the more Dragon of the Month that you end up breeding, the less Fire Dragon eggs you're going to have to hatch. So if you've got a second breeding den, you got a free week, for example, you don't need to breed a Dragon of the Week or do any other breedings, going for multiple Clerics is going to be really handy for you. And so what were the other combos? Because there's lots and lots of possible combos that we can go with. Obviously, we've got the DML wiki that shows us combos. We've got DML Planner, which is a great site for it. I also have my own breeding guide. Hello. Which it may sound strange, but I do actually just use my own breeding guide. I go into like the best combos and I go, okay, there we go. I'm gonna use a wind and orange dragon. Okay, that's not actually true. I will use DML Planner because there are lots of combos that you want to consider and lots of different reasons why we might change what our secondary option is here. So we can see that with option 2 that's offered to us is Fire plus Palm, which gives an overall higher odd, but a higher misbreed time as a result. So I think it is still better to use Wind plus Orange here, because even though the odd is lower, the average misbreed time's like 40 minutes lower, and I do actually consider average misbreed time to be pretty important. So I guess we will go ahead and use Wind plus Orange. For a second I was like, better confirm this before I make a donkey of myself. So again, we'll go Wind plus Orange, and because we got our double egg relic active, that means it's going to work in this breeding den too. But this one does have lots of possible outcomes, so let's go and breed it, see what we get. So we didn't get a second Cleric. That would have been a little bit... That may have been a little bit over the top. But because we've got the option of these two, that means that we can pick the one with the shorter breeding time, wait there, and keep breeding for more relics indefinite. Not relics, clerics. Relic, cleric, relic, cleric. We've got it in our brains. Good. Fantastic. Anyway, like I said, tribal plus plant is the best combo. There are like 5 outcomes, so on average, if you're using a double egg relic, you're probably going to run into it on your first few attempts. It's going to give me all these notifications because, again, I've had to uninstall and reinstall DML, and it didn't remove any of my save data. So for anyone that is encountering issues with actually getting the game on Windows, just uninstall it, reinstall it. The only thing is, when I went to reinstall it from the store, so if I open up the Microsoft Store here, if I search for Dragon Mania in the actual store and click on it here, it doesn't actually let me install the game from this store page. So the way that I had to work around it was by going into my library and then clicking on install and launch in here. Which is really, really strange why it doesn't actually work on the storefront page. But for anyone that's been encountering issues with trying to get DML to, you know, actually work, that is the workaround that I have found, and it seems one that appears to be working right now. So I would say that that is a successful workaround. Now, one final thing I will point out, going into the final Time Rift event, is that we're probably going to see lots and lots and lots of promotions, and sometimes in the promotions during Divine events and Ancient events, you will see a lot of really cool stuff in there, as in limited time legendaries, or shop-only legendaries that you can't get through any other method. So if you are going to, you know, potentially buy something, keep checking the promotions tab. We do also get gem sales during Divine events, usually at the beginning and middle of, or midway through the event. So if you want to get more gems, there's probably going to be a clam sale on. But again, if you're going to buy the Dragonmaster Pass and all that you want it for is VIP, you probably won't need both. So, just general tips in general. General. Why do I keep repeating words? It's making me feel sick. Anyway, for now, I'm just happy that we got the update. I'm glad that we can get lots and lots and lots of extra gems. We'll keep doing the sigil campaign, obviously, because even though we've got Divine events and everything else coming, we've still got a sigil map to do. We've got a sea slug to acquire. But good days in DML recently. Good news with the Dragonmaster Pass. I'm a little bit salty because the castle events aren't going to be the better version of castle events, and the event currency is going to scale all the way up to 700, which I'm not too fond of, but I guess could be worse. But anyway, in the meantime, if we do get any more news, I'll be sure to let you know. But Windows players, get updating, get the free gifts, and until next time, I do hope that I can see you then.